Good evening, guys. I appreciate your time listening to me. I thought about all day how I'm going to introduce what I'm going to do or what I am doing. And I'm going to take a saying that I told my volleyball team last night. I talked to my coach and my players after we won the first round of the regional tournament, which we played tonight at 7:30. So Betsy, Layne proud. But anyway, I tell my student athletes and my coaches, Betsy Layne High School follows the two H's. We're humble and hungry. Okay. First on the humble part, I'm humble for the opportunity Miss Carol Quebec and the Appalachian Leadership Laboratory gave me to work on this project. In the second vote, I'm hungry, not for anything except for my student achievement. What I do in my classroom for the past 9 years has nothing to do with me. Like when the Gates Foundation came to video and things of that nature, I talk to my students before they come. It's not about me, it's about you guys. What you're doing, changing the world, the community is what it's all about. But this summer, 2 weeks before school started, we went to Natural Bridge State Resort Park, and a couple weeks before, I was told that in my 9th year, I was going to change classrooms. First time I ever changed classrooms in my life. I had straight rows and desks, and I just wanted to keep procedures and I wanted to instruct. But we got to meet with Dr. Tom Murray, and he talked about classrooms in 1915 compared to 2015. How has technology changed? Well, it has changed a lot. I wasn't around in 1915, but I assume it wasn't as much as it is today. And he put us in groups, and we got to design our classroom with, money was not a factor, but I wanted to design it thinking about the room that I was entering. And this room is not for a while, so I'm going to use this as an example. I went into a computer lab, so there was plug-ins probably right here, all around the wall, which our district's a one-to-one initiative. All 5th and 9th graders have laptops. Their access to that, we have access to Blackboard. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to put whiteboards all around the room. So I have whiteboards all 3 walls. And then I have my smart board here, because every room in Betsy Layne High School has smart board capability. We have smart boards. And the whiteboard, I don't know if you know 9th graders, but you have some 6'5", and then you have some shorter than 6. Okay? So I got the chance to get a PO and things of that nature and hire a local carpenter, and we built platforms. I didn't know nothing about standing desk. I knew countertops though. So we made platforms, and then they have a countertop here where their laptop sits. And when they work, I don't care if they have paper. They can use paper if they want to. But they have whiteboards. And they work on the whiteboards. I watch them. And the reason I wanted the whiteboards and I wanted to use the technology is 90% of a retainment of information comes from teaching each other. And I talked to Miss Akers, who is a phenomenal principal and has let me explore every avenue known to man to help educate my students. For the first 8 years of my teaching career, I taught myself a lot of Algebra 1. I really did. I got a great education for myself by lecturing. But the students, going back and surveying them and talking to them and talking to community members, I don't know if they got as much from me as I got for myself. And I wanted to make a classroom that was for my students. Procedures probably would have been an issue, thinking about, okay, we're going to let everybody stand. You're going to have countertops. You're going to have this area underneath. When you get observed for TPGS and things like that, how will your administrator think of your classroom? Not worried about it, because my students are engaged. They're teaching each other, and they are becoming college and career ready. And then I have sophomores, juniors, and seniors who come during 10-minute break, which is between 6th and 7th period. I'm doing hallway duty. Can we just go in your room and look around? They want to come into the classroom and say, why did you do this last year, the year before? And I'm like, I apologize, I'm sorry. I really am, because I know I watch some articles and I get emails and certain things of the little kick thing and all that stuff. I don't have that, but the kids have the countertops, they have the laptops, and they got the smart boards, and if their computer is not charged, all they have to do is, I say there's, what, 28 electrical outlets around that room. So I have no issue with that, but what I have been able to accomplish so far is phenomenal. The kids are just in love with it. The results that I'm seeing on assessments and things of that nature they're just outstanding. And my room, the whole hallway, if you ever, no discipline issues. No.
Freshmen, no discipline.
But our school colors are blue and white, and the week before school started, I'm going to give all the credit to my wife. She deserves every credit. But when you walk into my room, and I guess it's the time of the year that you need to walk in my room, the walls are orange and yellow, so it looks like we're candy corn, I guess. That's what most people relate to it. But it does look like the fall. But the week before school started, I had this idea. I come back from Natural Bridge, and my wife said, "Are you crazy? Well, you know, the week before school started," and I said, "But you're a really good painter." And I'm not that great. So the week before school started, she painted my entire room. I'm going to give her all the credit. I mean, she deserves all the credit. My 3-year-old little girl and I were in the gym, keeping her occupied because she likes to paint too, but you know, we don't want to get paint in the hair and things like that. But I'm looking at ways to get dry erase markers. I found the ones that you can refill, things of that nature. So I'm seeing things like that. The use of paper or dry erase boards. Students do both. I've watched students take effective notes and things of that nature, because in the middle of my classroom, I have a forum, like a theater forum, where there are seats. No desk, just chairs. So I see students saying, "Mr. Thacker, can I write on the board, then can I copy it on my paper? That way I can take it and put it in my folder and take it home and study." And I'm like, yes, yes you can. And I've got to talk to other teachers in my room, in my building, like English teachers, science teachers, things like that. Because when I first thought about it, I thought about science tables. And then I thought, well, my students can't reach the dry erase boards, so that's where the platforms come in. I'll play. But like Ms. Carroll says, the Gates Foundation has been to our school several times. Very outstanding individuals. They've came to talk to our students. They help with media class. It's been a wonderful opportunity, and I owe it all to the Appalachian Leadership Laboratory in KVEC, because they have assisted. They gave me an initiative, and basically, when you start something, you should only start it for your students. Students are my #1 priority, and I'm going to continue to try to develop and grow, because if you stay still, you become stagnant. And I don't want my students to have that stagnant feel. Okay? Thank you guys for your time.